Hey guys, it is the end of March. Can you believe it? Which means
Wow.
end of end of the 20% off, which how fun has that been these last few days? And end of the invite contest. You guys have been inviting, right? You've been using your digital tracker and inviting. There's like money involved, free global tickets involved, all of the things. So tonight, like after this training, make sure that you email Dave. He's the one that threw it out there for you at dv skiing skiing at gmail.com. Maybe somebody can put that in the chat. Dv skiing at gmail.com. So email him the digital trackers. And then if you have an MC1, 2, or 3 in your upline, send it to the highest MC because MCs get a whole additional um, prize money for having the most invites, most people on their team inviting. So I don't know, it's been fun. We've had lots of overviews this month, and that's what it's all about, is just to encourage you guys to track your business using the tracker and inviting into the presentations because that really is the biggest revenue generating thing that we can do. Get your people in front of the information. And then this month, they're offering, remember, the 300 from March 15th tonight, um, 300 SV of new customer or consultant, and then you get double launch bonuses. So, like Jane likes to remind everybody, thank you, Jane, is that remember the SV is discounted as well a little bit. You want 300 in SV. Thank you, Jane. You got that email in there. Okay, perfect. If you have any questions, just put it in the chat and we'll answer it for you. Um, and it's not too late to go to Global Convention if you're not already registered. We had over the weekend, Lindy Rome was out in South Carolina and with her consultant Blake, and they did a couple presentations over the weekend and enrolled like 4 new consultants. And so Dave and I zoomed in, and I'm like, hey, if I can get you free global convention tickets, will you attend? And we've got, I think, at least 3 of them coming, 3 out of the 4 new consultants. So it's not too late to do that. If you're bringing on new consultants, offering that, corporate, just let me know and I can help you get some comp tickets for brand new consultants coming in that make that last minute decision to come to global. Because we know that that is what is going to like give them such a bigger vision, get them more excited than we could do working with them for 6 months in a row, right? Um, Corporate is open until midnight tonight, Mountain Standard Time, and for to close the end of the month, and then they're closed. Our back office, you guys, is actually shut down tomorrow. Did you get that in your emails? It's shut down tomorrow because they're going to start purging. They're going to be purging consultants who haven't ordered in a year. So that is happening tomorrow. Okay. So tonight, I am training on how to close your prospect with 6 questions. How fun is that? 6 questions. So let me get my slides up here, guys. Okay, so we want this ingrained in your brain, right? The circle of success. So you've shared your story with your people, you've invited them to a tool and got them in front of the opportunity overview. You were so good at following up with them, maybe even bringing in a third party to say a quick hello or to answer any questions. And now, what do? Okay, they're interested, but how do you get them just to say yes, right? And enroll at this point? And you guys, it is like it's not just for brand new consultants struggling with this. 8 years later, it's still like, okay, now's the time to really have that conversation with my prospect. Um, because you just, you gotta gonna get them over the fence. So it is a struggle sometimes. Sometimes, they make it easy on us, but we've got this methodology to really have 6 questions. So have your pen and paper ready because these are awesome questions to kind of get them thinking about their life and get them committed to looking at LifeVantage. So, the very first question is, what interested you the most about what you just saw? Okay, do not ask, what did you think? Because asking what they think puts them in the driver's seat, able to control the conversation. You want to stay in control of the conversation. So the question of what did you think brings criticism. It can, right? They begin to think about how to critique the presentation that they just saw, and they can come up with negative thoughts. So instead, if you ask, what did you like best, or what interested you the most about what you saw, you'll get a completely different answer. This question invites positive thoughts. In fact, their answers will give you clues as to their level of interest, if they're seeing the business as intriguing, or if they kind of start, telling you that the products were the most intriguing. So this will help guide you now to the rest of the questions as you move forward. Um, so the second part really to this first question is, can you see how this could be a solution for you, right? Okay, they gave you a couple things that they liked about it, and then you're just kind of solidifying that, like, can you see how this could be a solution for you? And this is, again, a good chance to get a feel for what they're currently using for products and where they're currently at in their life. This can open up some more conversation because it's all about that conversation and asking enough questions to dig deep to really get a feel for what's going on with them, right? So number 2, ask ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 with not ready at all, and 10 being I'm ready to go. How interested are you right now in the opportunity? Again, this will help you gauge their level of interest and how much more help that they might need to make a decision. You're going to get, 6s, 7s, 8s, and that's great. That means that you might even be able to get them over that fence with the rest of the questions. Or if they are more like a 2, that's still not bad. They're not saying no, right? But there's going to take more work, more follow up with them, getting more tools in their hand, asking more questions to get them to a higher number. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, you guys, this is really focused on, again, the opportunity, right? Products are much easier, but when they want to look at the opportunity, this is what we're gearing them towards. Okay, so number 3. So how much would you need to earn to make it worth your time and effort? Asking that hypothetical question, like, based on what you've just seen, if you were to get started with the company on a part-time basis, approximately how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time and effort? So they're gonna, then we know, right? Because we do have that snapshot of what the earnings statement, right? So we can even show them on the earnings statement kind of what that looks like. And then ask them what level of income would be interesting for them. Don't tell them what they could make, right? Oh my gosh, the sky's the limit. You can make whatever you want. You don't want to set the bar too high or too low. You want them to tell you what they would want to make, like with this second, side gig, the side income. And listen and find out what they would want. What are they wanting to change in their lives? What are their dreams? So, a supporting question too, I love to ask people just to have them ponder. So, if you don't make any changes to your current situation right now, right? If you don't find another job or find another way to earn more income, if you don't make any changes, what does your life look like 5 years from now? And most people really don't want, their life, it looks like right here currently, to look the same 5 years from now. Maybe they're thinking of their kids. Maybe their kids will be graduated, but they're going to be still be working, living paycheck to paycheck. Or, 5 years from now, if nothing changes, they're not going to be able to pay off their credit card debt or go on that trip they want to go on or pay for that wedding, right? So have them look into the future. Um, I love that question a lot. Okay, so pay attention to what they say. The fourth question is approximately how many hours could you commit each week to develop that kind of income? Again, you're listening to see what they would be willing to do, not what you suggest. Like, okay, now we've looked at the future. You know now that you want to, bring in some extra money now so you can start putting it away and doing this and that. Okay, we got that far. Now, how many hours a week are you willing to commit to getting to that goal, right? And then number five. Okay, so how many months would you work those kind of hours to develop that kind of income, right? How many months are you willing to work those hours to reach your income goal? Find out how much time they're willing to invest to get that level that they want to reach. You're seeing what their expectations are. You're letting them set their goals and their dreams and their time allotted and letting you give them the expectation. Okay. So now, final question. Okay. Well, if I would you, right? Always, if I would you, if I could show you how to reach your income goal based on the hours you just gave me per week that you're willing to work this for how many months you just told me, would you be willing to get started? You're asking them to look at their future and their dreams and their goals and offering them a way to get there. So you guys, you want to act as a consultant, right? We're a consultant. I was actually going to look up that word consultant, like, and get that definition. I want to put it on the slides, right? We're consultants. So we know how amazing the LifeVantage opportunity and the products, right? If they're not ready for the opportunity, you always go to the products, right? You never want to just start on the products because then it's harder to get them from customer to consultant. So you want them to look at the big picture. So someone might say that they want to make okay, wait, act as a consultant to help guide them towards realistic expectations. So someone might say I want to make $20,000 a month. I only and work 5 hours a week and do it in 2 months, right? Well, okay, obviously you're going to have to, let them know, like, put it that that's not going to happen, right? Like you have to remember that you're acting as a consultant for your prospects. And as a consultant, you'll have to be realistic with them. You'll have to tell them that if this is what they really want, then one of those three numbers will have to move, right? You can't have that amount of income coming with that low of hours with that few months. So something's got to move here. Let's reevaluate this, right? Something's going to have to change. So don't be afraid to do this, you guys. You're going to gain credibility if you're honest and realistic with your prospects. I was just thinking about this. I just went for a little walk before this training, and I'm like, we're pretty good, like most everybody, when it comes to the products. Like if somebody is suffering, especially, right? If they're not feeling well, we know in our hearts that our products will help them feel better and have a better quality of life. And so we can be pretty darn assertive about that and confident and have the posture when we're talking to them about their products. But do you guys feel just as strongly? Do you feel like you have that posture when you're talking about the opportunity? I promise you, I came into network marketing. It was just the company just before this that is no longer in existence, right? But it was my friend Laura who I needed an opportunity because I had just lost a business, and she did this with me. She just like she would not let it go, right? She was asking me these questions, and I would answer her honestly. She made me think about things, and then I would answer her. And she's like, Christy, like I can show you how to, earn that money that you just lost with the business you just lost and, start putting money back into retirement. I'm going to show you how many hours it's going to take based on what you're willing to give me, and all of the things. And she helped me towards my vision and towards my goal. We have to do that with people, right? Not everybody's just going to watch a presentation and say, "Okay, I'm in." It's going to take these questions, right? So close with confidence. So with this kind of closing, you will get more prospects to sign up because you're listening to what they want. Again, don't tell your prospects what to expect with network marketing. Don't set the bar for them, right? Again, you may be telling them that they can earn 10,000 a month when all they want is 1,000 a month, or vice versa. You can tell them, you can earn a couple $100 a month, and they're like, oh, I want to be earning more than that. So let them gauge. So listening is the most important thing to build trust. Listen to what your prospect actually wants and then show them how those dreams can be fulfilled. As with any skill, this is a skill, right? Being able to talk to people like this, practice makes perfect. You will gain more confidence the more conversations that you have like this. And remember to use your third party to help them with the close, right? Your third party can always come in and help you with this because they've been around longer, they've had more of these conversations, and then listen to how your third party handles it, and then start to learn it for yourself. So then, kind of finally, with your prospect, are you ready to get started today? And give them the link with confidence, like here's the enrollment link, and confidence and gratitude, or just help them enroll right there and then. I can't even tell you how many three-way like Zooms I've been on, right, with one of my consultants and their prospect, like a three-way Zoom. And the prospect basically is saying, I'm ready to do this. Let's do it. And then, the consultant is like, okay, well, I'll just, after we get off Zoom, I'll send you my link and, I'll check back with you tomorrow. It's like, no, let me share my screen right now and let's walk you through the enrollment process and get her done, just get her done. In my head, I'm saying that, I'm not saying that. But, and then we just, and do it, when they're ready, they're ready. So don't hesitate to just get them enrolled right away. Okay, so as always, you guys, with these trainings, we want to give you a call to action because, again, these specific trainings we're doing right now are for the busiest person, right? Where if you're just going to plug into 30 minutes a week in a training, we want it to be this one. We want you to learn some type of skill that's going to help you build your business. And then we're going to give you a call to action to kind of do that week based on what we just taught you and some resources to help you dig deeper. So for the call to action, go to Team Vitality Facebook group. Oh, this is a good one. And see this right here. It's called Mastering Objections in Network Marketing. It's a bonus sample scripts for like 21 common objections. So over here on the right, these are some of the objections that they help you answer. I don't have the money. How many times have we heard that? I don't have the time. I already have a good job. I want to try the products first. I'm not a salesperson. I've had bad experiences with MLMs. I need to think about it, right? We hear these common objections all the time. So this is awesome. This gives you some sample scripts to use. So your call to action is just go to Team Vitality Facebook group. I actually posted these last night, but they're under guides. So at the very top of the Facebook group, you'll see guides. Click on guides, scroll down to guide 4. You'll see this Mastering Objections. Just download it onto your computer or your phone and then read through it and learn how to master objections and make the close. So I hope you found that helpful, you guys. Again, we're going to start bringing in stories and different trainers and all of that. But right now, we just want to do these solid trainings for you, make them short and sweet and powerful. And we're at 20 minutes. So I love you. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Don't forget to send Dave your thingy. What, honey?
I have a question.
Oh,
Can you go
yeah.
back to the slide? Can you go back to number I think 5 I missed? I forgot what my question. 4
Absolutely.
and 5.
Okay, that's four. Okay.
How many hours? Oh, let me.
How many hours could you commit to each week in order to reach that income? Are you ready for five? Yeah. Okay. How many months are you willing to work those hours to reach your income goal?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then six, you're bringing it all together for them. Were there any questions? Oh, yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yes, can you please? I'm in Vitality Rocks. Where am I looking under files?
Oh, team vitality.
Oh, Team Vitality. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing it. Okay, thank you.
Vitality at the top, guides, and then guide number four. Or you can
Got
just
it.
use the search bar and search mastering objections, and it should be there too.
Cool. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.